XRP, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis when the price was within exactly here, we mentioned, how we can look for the next trade. First of all, we mentioned whether this one can be similar to what we have here for one more drop. All right, we talked about that possibility. And the another one was, how about, because I mentioned what we have here is quite sharp. May this one turn to a correction of flag for next move. And we mentioned how we can look for trade, and this is what we get. Okay, because if we move to 15 minutes, the time we were analyzing exactly the price was here. I mentioned if I want to look for buy, if I get one move up, the price drop, we get the flat, then we can look for buy. Okay, this is exactly what we get, because at that time the price was exactly here. Okay, we get the up move, the price drop, we get the flag and flat, and this is what we get. And what we can see right now is not moving, because this is, we call it as a short-term trade. Anyone, if they catch the trade, they should move their stop loss to break even or take out the profit, because it's not moving really fast. Even at that time we mentioned it. Okay, and now we want to see what's the next, whether it's still we can put this one in relative to this for one more drop, or this is the start of the up move. All right, now right now we cannot trade whether for sell or buy. If this one start to correct here, we give it give us a correction or small flag, we can look for continuation, we can look for another short term buy. And the only times we can look for sell, if this one sharply drop, give flag for one more drop, because we have both possibility, whether this one turn to a correction for continuation, or we get this flat for one more drop. Even we mentioned if we get this one drop and give us one, break this low, then from there any reversal we will look for buy, can give us better confirmation. All right, but even the question was, if the price drop, if after the breakout of this low, we want to see how deep it can go. And even if we move to 15 minutes, we can see just on the base on 15 minutes after the breakout of this top, MACD doesn't show us anything, and the only thing is from here we have that divergence. Okay, now if we want to look for another buy, if this one turned to a flat based on 15 minutes, maybe we can look for another short-term buy, but everything is a short-term. Okay, now we want to see whether this one, because we see based on both of the indicators, we don't have the divergence, only this one. That's why maybe this one can give us one move down. And if it give us one move down, then any reversal from there can give us better trade setup. Okay, anyway, based on 1 hour chart, the only thing is we need to look for what we have here, whether we get the price drop or we get the correction for continuation. And if we move to 4 hour chart, there is nothing, everything is similar to what we explained our analysis in my last video. There is no much changes. Now we're looking for this, we want to see how deep it can go, whether we can move deeper or the price can return and be part of this correction. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Rather than that, as I see, there is no much change. We don't have much more information, and we want to see whether this one can be as to 1, 2, 3 for one more drop or not. In this case, if I see any update, I will share. Thanks.